first he posted a little graphic saying, hey, show for this Friday is canceled. And then he posted a video explaining that
I got back from the road Saturday night, feeling very weary. I had a headache and I just felt just run down. Throughout the night, I got fevers and sweats, and I got up in the morning, got tested, and turns out I got COVID. So we immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds, monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, Z-Pak, prednisone, everything.
Mr. Anti-Vax himself, Mr. Misinformation himself has finally got COVID.
Okay, let's break this down from the beginning. Now, Joe Rogan was one of the first guys. If you're coming in to do a podcast, you got to get swabbed. We got to do the fast, all that stuff. He's been a big proponent of not taking the vaccine. Am I correct on this?
Yeah, he's been this guy that's like, if you're healthy, you don't need to take the vaccine. Like, yeah, all I'm saying is maybe you don't need the vaccine. Maybe the side effects are worse than taking the fucking vaccine. Maybe you're just awesome enough to not get COVID. He's had doctors on there that have said, you're at a risk of getting COVID. And he said, well, I've come in contact with it several times, and I'm awesome enough that I just don't get COVID whenever I'm around it. Turns out that's not really true.
It's true. Now, I got a question for you. Was he, when Trump got COVID, was he like anti-Trump on like taking all the pills? Like when Trump got COVID, I'm trying to remember if he was pro.
I don't think he's criticized Trump for anything.
He didn't criticize it.
I don't recall that. No, I think he stood his ground on you don't need the vaccine, but I don't think he's ever really criticized anyone for taking the vaccine. He's kind of, famously he got into that debate with Bill Burr.
You want people to walk down the street with a mask on?
Let's not start this, Joe.
Do you though?
Let's not start this. Okay.
Let's start it.
I don't want to start this bullshit. I'm not going to sit here with no medical degree, listening to you with no medical degree, with an American flag behind you, smoking a cigar, acting like we know what's up better than the CDC. I just love how wearing a mask became like this fucking like soft thing that you were doing, like being courteous. Bitches. Being courteous. Why is it for bitches? That was so stupid.
You're wearing a mask. First of all,
oh God, you're so tough with your fucking open nose and throat. Gee, Joe, and your 5 o'clock shadow. This is a man right here. A man doesn't wear a mask.
It slows it down. Your fucking immune system. They don't tell you a goddamn thing about that. They don't tell you how to take care of your immune system. There's no word about that. It's put a mask on. Wash your hands. No one's telling you sleep more, drink water, take vitamins.
Turns out he was wrong.
Well, he got COVID, but it depends on the severity of his attack of COVID, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that pissed me off when Trump got it. Trump is like the poster child of, if you get COVID and you're over 65, you're obese, you don't take care of yourself, you eat like shit, you're gonna die. Trump, yeah. I'm good. And he mows through it. Joe Rogan too is like,
but whoa. Trump didn't have like Trump didn't have like an easy go. He took every fucking illegal rich person not vaccine, but medical assistance that he could possibly get, just like Joe Rogan is right now. These are two people. For Trump, the vaccine was not available for him. And I also want to back that up a bit is Trump, in a recent story that I considered getting into on this show, Trump has gone to these rallies and said, I've got the vaccine. Even though he has had fucking COVID, he said, I've got the vaccine. You should get it too. And once he started getting booed by these conservative right-wingers who are whatever, he goes, but you've got your freedom. You've got your freedom. You don't have to get it. So yeah, Trump did survive COVID, but even he has gotten the vaccine.
I know, but the only way that people who are anti-vaxxers is if like the head of the anti-vaxxers died from COVID. Okay. That's the only way. And I don't want Joe Rogan to die. I'm just saying, I'm pro-choice too. Whatever you want to put in your body is your own deal. I don't care. I'm not saying anything like that. But like, he's got all these pills. One guy's going to be like, I need all this. And they're going to go, that'll be $10,000. They're like, I don't fucking $10,000.
Well, and that's it, is at the very least, Joe Rogan is wrong because he could have gotten a free vaccine to prevent this. An ounce of prevention is worth tens of thousands of dollars in rehabilitation, because once he got the vaccine, he's got these ivermectin, which is like it treats horse parasites. He's got Z-Pak, prednisone, He's got all these other medications that are just as valid as the vaccine. In fact, some of them less valid than the vaccine, less approved to treat this virus. Like he's taking a Z-Pak. A Z-Pak is an antibiotic. That does nothing for a virus, but he spent tens of thousands of dollars on treating this virus when he could have gotten the vaccine and prevented it altogether. So at the very least, he's wrong financially. And I'm going to say, who knows what kind of side effects he's going to get from, like I said, taking something to treat horse parasites instead of just a fucking vaccine.
Well, yeah, but I mean, stuff to treat horses, right? Like, what is it? Cortisone, like stuff like that we take already. So to me, it's like, and it's America. It's home of the free, land of the brave, or whatever, right? Sometimes home of the stupid, as we've proven it. Yeah. Guys, just literally get the shot. You don't have, unless you have $20,000 for pills. If you don't, get something for free and then take it. And then you're like, yeah, okay, I'll be okay. I have the antibodies to fight it off. You're not going to be Joe Rogan. I don't have Joe Rogan's bank account.
No, but I mean, would you want to? You know what I mean? Would you want to?
Would I want to have Joe Rogan's bank account?
Well, yes, of course you want to have Joe Rogan's bank account. But given if you were in Joe Rogan's position, what would you rather have? Would you rather take the vaccine and you're fine, and these mythical side effects that no one's ever proven that are far less severe than actually getting the virus while you're unvaccinated? Would you rather go that route and then you take the vaccine and you don't have to worry about it? Or would you rather go, you know what, I'm not going to take the fucking thing and I'm going to roll the dice, and if I get it, hopefully it's not that bad, which it probably will be, and then you got to take fucking like ivermectin for fucking treating horses of parasites and all these other, firstly spend tens of thousands of dollars that, hey, maybe you've got the money, but why would you spend it just because you got it?
Why would you waste it? Like, that's, you know what I mean?
And then, like, he's taking Z-Paks. You're taking antibiotics for no reason. This is not good for your body. These are taking all these other things that will have more side effects than just getting a fucking vaccine that maybe you spend a couple days with a fucking couple sweats and a couple aches and pains. It's, to me, there's no question. I'll take the vaccine all day, every day.
But Joe Rogan's created a character, the Joe Rogan character, who is a stoner hippie who believes in eating elk, and he's a little bit abnormal. So for him, he's like, I don't like where California went. I love some of the California free-wielding spirit stuff, but I'm okay. I'm not going to take the vaccine because we don't know what it's done yet. And now he's like,
do you think that he's being insincere when he's saying this? Because you say it's a character, so that implies that perhaps he's putting on a portrayal instead of just portraying himself as he is.
Correct. Yes, and I think it is insincere. And I think it's also a little reckless on his part.
You think you don't think that the Joe Rogan you see on the podcast is him? I kind of disagree with you on that, but I'd be interested in hearing why you would say that.
Well, what I'm saying is that he's built himself this character of Joe Rogan. If we just go, what is Joe Rogan? And first things come to mind, like MMA guy, UFC, comedian. Eats elk, smokes a shit ton of weed.
Talks about DMT any chance he can. Although he's dialed that back, I think. There's so much criticism about it.
So many memes about it. But so, he's an open weed smoker. He does everything where it's like, all right, this is kind of what I do. And you have to have a stance. You have to go, screw it. I'm going to stick with anti-vaxxer. And which to me, I'm like, I don't really care. But now, you going on and making these stupid videos and getting called out. What did you call him 2 weeks ago for his misinformation?
I posted it on my Facebook book, a frequent visitor on his show, frequent guest on his show. This doctor basically suddenly called him out for his misinformation on his own show.
Since we're on this topic, can we talk a little bit about vaccines? Because it's something I have seen a lot of misinformation, like, on everywhere. And I think there's really like some main ones that I just feel are causing harm.
She says, these are the 8 or 10 things that everyone has been misinforming the public about. And Joe Rogan is guilty of like 6 of them or 3 of them. Like, he's hammered it over the head of like whatever. And eventually they get to the point where she's like, you're gonna get COVID. Everyone is gonna get COVID. And he goes, well, not me. I'm not gonna get it. I've been in contact with it. I'm a healthy guy. I'm immune to it because I'm so healthy. And she's like, you're going to get exposed to it. And this is what I really want to hammer home. And I've tried to hammer it home to everybody that I talk to in my personal life. And let's just say it here is COVID is coming. We're in the 4th fucking wave. 3rd wave, there was a question because we didn't really have the vaccine. People are vaccinated. The 4th wave is here. It's not going away. You can't hide from it. There was a thought that herd immunity was going to protect the unvaccinated. That's not happening. COVID is going to burn through everyone. Everyone is going to eventually get it. So your choices are A, encounter this virus when you got the vaccine and then you don't have to worry about it, or B, encounter it without the vaccine, roll the fucking dice. You're going to have a hard fucking go of it, and maybe you're going to have a giant medical bill because of it. That's it.
All right, I'm going to go with you on that one, man. I'm with you 100% on that one. We don't agree a lot. We're not, but that's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what the fuck is going on.
And you know what? I want to, now that you mentioned that we don't agree a lot, I do want to point something out that I had a thought of is there's been the vaccine hesitancy has gone on both sides of the aisle. When Trump was pursuing this emergency vaccine rollout, the left side was saying that was anti-vax. And now that it is no longer Trump in charge and it is a left person in the office, the right side is now vaccine hesitant. But I want to point out that despite Jean-Marc and my disagreement, left-leaning, right-leaning side, we have both been consistent about one thing the entire time, and that's get the fucking vaccine. When the left side was saying don't get the vaccine, I was saying that doesn't sound right. And now that the right side is saying don't get the vaccine, Jean-Marc is saying that doesn't sound right. So you can at the very least say that we are impartial about that and we're intelligent enough to think for ourselves and say, get the fucking vaccine.
Holy fuck, dude, get the vaccine. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard. You roll in, you roll up your sleeve, you get a cute nurse to give you a little shot, you say thank you, you get a sticker, lollipop, a pat on the head, and you take your little receipt and go home.
Well, there's 2 quotes that he ends the video with, and I wrote them down here. There's 2 quotes, and I'm of differing minds on both of these quotes. One, he ends the video by saying,
we have to move the Friday show in Nashville. Obviously, there's nothing that I can control.
And I would say, obviously, there is something you can do about it. You could get the vaccine. And the other thing that he ends the video with is
a wonderful, heartfelt thank you to modern medicine for pulling me out of this so quickly and easily.
So,
okay, hang on.
Okay,
hang on.
yeah.
May I just stop you there?
Sure.
Okay, that is the fucking line of lines.
Yes. That's why I wrote it down.
Dude, oh my fucking God. Like, you're a fucking moron.
Well, I want you to dive into that. What do you think what's your take on that?
That's okay, Joe Rogan. That's not modern medicine. You want to talk about modern is the fucking vaccine. You don't get much more fucking more modern than that. That the vaccine is like the newest thing out. That's modern. Absolutely. That shit is all fucking, that's all shit from like veterinarians. I don't know what kind of hospitals they run in the States. I know there's some for-profit ones, non-for-profit. What the fuck is Joe Rogan doing? Oh, Hey, Adam, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to take some horse tranquilizers tonight, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a good nap. Is that okay, man? Oh, hey, look, my dog is taking this thing for ticks. There's some tick straw. I'm going to eat that same fucking chew. That's okay, right? Like, that's modern medicine. Joe Rogan, you're a fucking, I never thought I'd say this. You're a fucking moron. Yeah. You need handlers now. You're becoming Sleepy Joe. You're forgetting what the most modern medicine is right now. It's the fucking vaccine. Yeah, and you're like, thank God for modern medicine. That's not modern medicine. You idiot. The vaccine is modern medicine.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to give, there's 2 ways that I can view this. One is you're such an idiot because you like Joe Rogan has gone on about he's anti-vax, this, that, and the other thing. And now he's praising modern medicine and he's taking like fucking horse parasite, whatever bullshit. Looks very much like an idiot. But another interpretation, if you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know if we want to just yet, and we're going to have to keep an eye on it and see, is a possible interpretation is that he's gone on about how he's just so awesome that he doesn't have to worry about COVID. Now that he's got it, now that he's been in the trenches, now that he's seen how bad it really is, he's saying this is his way of swallowing his pride and kind of apologizing and saying, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to modern medicine. And he doesn't come out and outright say it like I was wrong, but this is his way of saying I was wrong without really saying I was wrong.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I'm going to say it.
He's an idiot one way or the other, but I'm just saying, I hope, and we're going to have to watch a show to see if hopefully getting COVID, seeing how real this disease is, will change his mind, much like Donald Trump, who got COVID and saw how real it really is and got the vaccine eventually. Hopefully we will see this, but it remains to be seen.